Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got the Audi TT in the garage and we're going to get working on that. Now, a couple of weeks back we actually did start this and we did start filming it, but I think Dad's deleted all the footage, so we're going to get cracking on that today. We'll get that finished in primer. Time's actually gotten on, it's already 2:30, so it's time to get stuck into this Audi TT. Now I've already rubbed down this side and it's pretty much ready for primer, but I do still need to do the other side and these side skirts. So I'm going to smash that out the now. I'll give you some before results. I can't really time lapse it because Dad needs the phone to upload the video. Hopefully by the time we cut back in, everything will be ready for primer and I'll have the gun in my hand ready to paint.
Right guys, we are ready to get this Audi in primer. Charlie's got it mixed up over here. This is Charlie's first time doing a full primer job himself, isn't it? Yeah.
I know I look like a professional and I know that the quality of my work comes out like a professional, but this is my first time.
He has actually behind the scenes already done a couple of panels.
Couple of practice panels.
Yes.
All myself, that wasn't even here, so.
No, I needed the phone so that I could go upload the video, so Charlie ended up doing a couple of panels himself while I was doing that, and they turned out really well.
I have watched that paint about 100 million times, so
yeah,
I should know how to do it. I do know how to do it.
Yeah. So first things first, we're panel wiping the parts. They've all been rubbed down. We repaired a couple of wee bits of damage on one. There was a wee shipping dent, so we're going to get this in primer and see how it looks. Yeah, it was just there. I kind of tapped it out with the hammers.
The other one.
Was it?
I think so.
It was on one of them anyway, but
Maybe there.
yeah, I think that was it. But
Repaired some rusty bits.
they are second-hand wings. They're really, really expensive to get new wings for these. Just panel wiped that bit there as well. So.
And it's even hard to find aftermarket wings in half decent condition.
The biggest problem is you don't get aftermarket panels for these.
Not aftermarket, used.
Yeah. These sills, you can't buy them aftermarket. They don't do a patent part for them, they're dealer only. How much were they again? Were they £300 plus VAT each or something like that?
They weren't.
There was something ridiculous. So even the second hand ones were expensive. We got these ones for like £250 delivered for second hand ones, but yeah, shocking. And this is quite a common bit for them rusting. So what mixture have you got in there?
It's a 4:1, but we've added a bit of thinners because the first time I painted the primer was quite thick coming out, so it's quite textured. So we've added a bit of thinners to make the mixture less
Just reduce
thick,
it down a wee bit.
to reduce it, and hopefully we get more of a flatter finish, so when we're sanding it's easier.
Does it look a wee bit thinner in the gun this time?
Yeah, it looked a bit.
Nice grey filler primer.
It looked thinner when we were mixing it up.
But let's go and lay down some primer.
Right, welcome back everyone, it's the next day. Today we're going to finally get some paint onto these parts, get this body kit finished. We've got the lip down off the top of the ceiling and that's going to get fixed. It's got a big crack right in the middle of it, so that needs fixed. At the moment Dad's rubbing down the Audi. He's just repairing the inner sill thing and we're going to get a bit of rust treatment just so that it doesn't get any worse than what it already is. We've pulled the TT over so we can paint the door as well as the lip and all the other body panels, so hopefully by the end of today this kit will be painted.
And just like that, we've got the front done in the exact same fashion that we've done the back of the splitter, or lip, whatever you want to call it. So next, I'm going to rub this down and fill this with catalloy. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, there is a hell of a lot of catalloy on this already. So this lip's never going to be perfect again. It literally is just made up of catalloy and fiberglass, but hopefully we've reinforced it enough it won't crack as bad the next time. Not unless you hit something else with it, but
no.
Yeah, so that's the next stage. I'm going to put the camera away for now because rubbing this stuff down is dusty.
I don't even know what you've done, but you've made a mess already.
Yeah.
I was out cleaning the car and I came back and Dad's got the workshop covered in dust.
Yeah, it is dusty stuff, so if you're going to be playing with catalloy, doing fiberglass and anything like that, just make sure you wear a mask, guys. This stuff isn't good for your lungs at all. So I'll put the camera away so it doesn't get dusty, get my mask on, get this rubbed in. I'll probably cut back in when this is in primer and let you see it finished up, and then hopefully we can start laying down some of the paint. Yeah, and start piecing this car back together.
We'll get the colour matching the actual car, and hopefully soon we'll be able to get the kit back on the car.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get these sills back on today.
Yeah.
And then they can dry on the car outside. The
It's
wings,
overcast, but I don't think it's going to rain.
it was spitting a wee bit, but we'll see. Should be alright. Got the lip out drying in the sun. This side's looking not too bad. That's all been catalloyed up. The centre bit where it was broken's fine. This bit here looks okay, but I need to do a little bit more work in here just to perfect that a little bit, and it'll be good to go. But until the primer's dry, I'm going to leave that the way it is, and we're going to get some of these panels blocked down. Right, so most of the time you've seen us do paint work, you'll have seen us primer the job and then put a light dusting, either satin black or matte black or something on it. That's a kind of cheap old school way of doing it. This is the proper way, using a proper pad with some dry powder, some dry rub. All you do is give it a wee shake, rub it on your panel where you want to flatten it. Now, this can be wet sanded, you can dry sand it, whatever suits your preference. But once you get rid of all the black, that's you pretty much good to go. If there's any black left on the panel, that's low spots, so depending on what it is, you might want to do something about it. These skirts, these are going to get covered with the body kit, so I'm not actually too fussed about these, but you do see this bit here when you open the door, so I want to make sure that bit looks alright. Right guys, we're going to use an 800 grit wet and dry sandpaper to block this off now that we've got the guide coat on it. Basically we're looking to get this as smooth as possible, so we're looking to get rid of all the black guide coat and not leave any scratch marks. We're using an 800 because we're painting a metallic. If I was painting a solid colour I would use a 600, but an 800 is perfect for metallics. So we'll whack this on time lapse, bit of wet and dry paper, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Charlie's doing these. These are obviously the rare Vertex body kit. Vertex, no veil side. The front lip doesn't actually look that bad. I need to do another wee bit of build up in here, another wee bit of catalog because I'm not happy with that edge. And I think I'm going to knock down this edge a wee bit because it's slightly higher than this one. Just even it up a wee bit and then the front lip will be good. I don't know, we'll probably need to block the front lip as well, but yeah, we're almost there. Do you know what, see when you hit the paint process, that's when everything flies by. Cleanliness and prep, it's all you need for good paint at home. You don't need a paint booth, you don't need fancy guns, you don't need fancy tools, you just need to be clean and you need good prep.
No, we used a cheap gun last time. Came out terrible.
What, on the spoiler? Yeah, but that was
You need half decent equipment.
that was one of the free guns that you get with a compressor. Everybody knew that wasn't going to work. That compressor was second hand because we blew up so many, we bought that one second hand for 25 quid or something. And it's going better than any of them.
It was cheap.
It's going better than any of the ones we've had. So yeah, don't listen to people when they say you need good equipment, because you don't. You just need patience. Right, it's the next day, we've got the front lip all in primer. Like I said, I recatalogued this bit in here and got a better shape. I took this edge down a little bit to make it a bit less prominent. But guys, this is the day we've been working towards. This is the day where we finally lay down some base coat and we see this transformation come to light. So as you can see, Charlie's gave them a bit of a panel wipe, they need a little once over. I'm about to start mixing up some base coat, and then we're going to lay down some colour on these panels. It's taken us hours and hours and hours to prep, and in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they're going to look so much different.
Right, so Dad's just started lacquering, and as you all know, lacquer makes a big mess, it messes up the camera, and you can't really film it. So I'm going to let Dad lacquer, and then when he's done, when it's dry, I'll give you guys the review. So just wait, it's coming right now.
Right, so other than waiting on paint drying, there's not really much else we can do at the moment, but it is drying fairly quick because the heat on this door's roasting. This unit is baking today. So this is drying fairly quick. Next video, we're going to finish painting the door, and we'll finish painting the rear Verdex body kit side skirts that are going back on the car. And we'll machine polish the rest of it and have a final review of the barn find Audi. And hopefully the transformation will be epic, because this is all looking good so far.
So as Dad said, it is all looking epic, but that is the end for this video, isn't it? Because it's getting late, it's getting hot. These need to harden so that we can give them a wet sand.
So I can wet sand this bit?
Yeah.
I got a run, guys.
One mistake.
One tiny run.
But you know, Dad's self-taught, can't always be perfect like me, but yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.